So the question is, what will new normal look like in Bangladesh? Well, a lack of data regarding the case of Bangladesh, unlike the rest of the world, has led me to base my answer fundamentally on my personal observation of how the society is being currently transformed. So, here is what I think the new normal will look like. I like to see the new normal in two different periods. One is the immediate period, which we may call the short term period, and the other is the long term period. The immediate period, which is our main concern here, is to be counted from right after the halt of the shutdown. I mean, when people will get back to work again. This period might range from 6 months to 18 months. This will be the period when things get more complex and challenging, because the virus will still be on the scene, although to a little extent. The overall demand for most of the products that fortunately Unilever deals with is likely to rise due to their nature in the changing context. Social distancing will have impact majorly on the educated and urban class. They would continue to be socializing less. However, given that the virus doesn't get as lethal as it has been in the West, most Bangladeshi people will continue to have a low perception of the virus because of unawareness and education, resulting in little behavioral changes. In fact, we can see it ourselves that many people are still not following the authentic instructions by government or WHO. So, significant changes among the mass is unlikely. However, concern about health, hygiene, and cleanliness is likely to be prevalent among people across all classes. So, let's see the three big actions that Unilever can take to serve their consumers better. So, number one action, online basket. It's self-evident that the people are tending more toward online shopping. The McKinsey report also confirms that the rate of online shopping has exponentially increased during the last few weeks, thanks to the quarantine and social distancing. So, in this context, what Unilever can do out of many things is to introduce an online basket, basically a package that can be customized. A consumer can choose among wide range of Unilever products. There would be a minimum total amount that a consumer has to spend, or minimum number of products that a consumer has to purchase. For example, a consumer has to buy at least products worth 200 taka. Now, the important part is delivery. This can be done by two ways. One is Unilever itself, and the other is through affiliation with some e-commerce sites. So, these exclusive service of Unilever may also increase brand visibility. On top of that, when a consumer orders only the products of Unilever, a basket, it is likely to increase consumer loyalty. They will get an impression that Unilever cares. So, action number two, it's a mobile shop. We have seen the Brahmaman library project by Vishwa Sahitya Kendra. This action is something like that. This service will be offline, as most of the consumers will not be using internet to shop. This action has two major aspects. The first one is it will work as a new distribution channel. A van carrying all the products that Unilever has to offer will wander around a particular area and distribute products directly to the consumers. And the other aspect of the van is to visually appeal to the consumers. That is, the van should be an embodiment of uncontaminated. For example, the people inside the van will of course be wearing PPE. Along with that, the environment inside the van has to give the feeling to the consumers somewhat similar to what they say in a lab. People are now super conscious about the possibility of infected surface. I myself spray disinfectant on virtually everything I buy nowadays. So if a van can give the consumers an impression that the surface of the products is highly likely to be safe due to the measures we have taken, then the reliability as well as loyalty will also increase. So, big action number three, innovating antiviral bacterial package surface. As I have already mentioned, that people are now really concerned about the virus that may come with the product sticking to the surface. So, perhaps it's time to rethink about the packaging materials that are currently being used by Unilever. An innovation of low-cost antiviral or bacterial coating is likely to give the consumers a sigh of relief, as the people are expected to continue maintaining their cleanliness protocols. They would want to be ensured that the surface of the packet of a product does not carry the virus. So it would be extremely beneficiary as opposed to spraying disinfectant on every time a product is purchased. Coupled with an effective promotional campaign, these innovation can create some sort of competitive edge. Furthermore, these will have the potential to be something that will fit into the Unilever sustainable living plan. So that was from me. Thank you.